Hey everyone, Corey here. Thank you so much for joining me from Facebook world. Gosh, I am loving these quick little live videos for tips. So today I want to ask you, are you afraid of failure and what can you do about it? So that's what we're going to talk about today. And as you're tuning in, tell me where you're tuning in from, where you're watching from, where you're listening from. And I love to connect with you guys. So whether you're watching it live or catching the replay, totally cool. I love connecting with all of you. You'll see I've got a different background. So I've been working on putting together, this is my little showcase shelf back here of some of my travel souvenirs. So every time I travel somewhere, I try to get something small that I can remember that trip from. So I've got Mexico and the Netherlands and Costa Rica and Thailand, Peru, which is one of my absolute favorite places. So tell me, where has been your favorite place that you have traveled to? Because I love grabbing new ideas and adding it to my travel wish list. So I want to get into that. But let's pop right into today's daily tip of, are you afraid of failure? And I'll tell you a story. So I was totally afraid of failure for so many years, and actually up until just somewhat recently, because I didn't want people to think I was stupid. I didn't want people to call me stupid. So basically I wasn't only afraid of failure, but I was afraid of looking dumb or looking like I didn't know what I was talking about. I was afraid of rejection. So, hey Pauline, I'm trying to get out some shout outs. I totally get distracted when I see you guys pop in. I know there's a little bit of a delay, so if I miss you guys popping on live, I love it. So thank you. But I was totally afraid of rejection. So this is what I would do, is if there was something that I wanted to do or wanted to get involved in or wanted to try, is I would secretly study it and research it and practice on my own if I was possible. And a lot of times never actually try it. So I was holding myself back because I was afraid the outcome would be that I would fail. And here's kind of a take on it. So you guys know that I pop on, I do these live videos for training. The first one of these I did totally sucked. And there's been a lot of them in between that totally sucked. And that's okay. So I've learned to accept that, is to just do it. Try it. Learn as you go. If you go into something the very first time and it's perfect, it's perfection, there's nothing wrong with it, and everybody says, wow, that's the best thing I've ever seen, then I'm going to tell you is you totally delayed your process. Because you probably could have done that thing so much sooner than what you did. Like, that's just my assumption, totally assuming here. But that's what happened to me, is you have to put yourself out there. And I was holding myself back, just caving in. And sometimes I would just close myself off in a room and look on the internet of people doing the thing that I wanted to do. One of the things I've wanted to do for so long is help other people and connect with other people and train them. And when Facebook Live came out, I said, wow, that's a really cool platform for, I'd love to pop on there and share some of the ideas from the books I'm reading. And I want to help other people get these awesome ideas together. I'd love to do that. And I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Not because I was procrastinating, but totally because I was afraid that people would look at my videos and say, that's stupid, or why is she talking about this? And as I grew, I went through a step-by-step process. One is to build confidence in myself, and then practicing a couple things here and there. So I went through that, and that's where I'm at today, is now I'm just doing it. I'm putting it out there. I'm presenting it for people who love it, who want to connect it, who want to grab the information. They will watch it. They'll learn from it. So that's what you guys are going to do. And when I say something that resonates with you, that you're like, wow, that's a really cool fact and I want to share that. So that's when you tag your friends in here or you share it out there with your friends. So that's how the information gets out of what I've always wanted to do, is just help people. And we do that by helping each other. I say it's, one of the phrases I use a lot is, I just want to give the world a great big hug. And my arms aren't big enough to reach around the world. So I need all of you to connect together so we can give the world a great big hug and bring happiness and joy and compassion and love and all of that lightness to the world. So we do that together by putting the information out there. If I never came on Facebook Live and I never shared some of the information I share, that process wouldn't happen. That little, snowball effect of connecting hands around the world to give it a hug, it just would not happen. So that I wouldn't be achieving what I was set out to achieve, is just sharing this information to help others, right? So if you are in that position, like where I was before, if you are questioning yourself, if you're holding yourself back, if you're looking at the outcome and you're telling yourself, this is going to suck, I'm going to suck, this is going to fail, I'm going to look stupid, people are going to laugh at me. If you're thinking of that negative outcome, then let's take it back to the beginning and let's you and I talk about how you can change your mindset and your process with what you can do in the beginning so you can get to that outcome and be it positive. So if you're interested in that, send me a comment, either comment down below or send me a private message. That's probably actually a little bit better so we can talk privately. I have some top tips of how to set your mind in the right place so you can supersede all of that failure thought process that gets in the way and blocks your mind out. All right, so if you want those tips, send me a private message and say, hey, send me the mindset tips for failure. So, that's an okay word. We're totally going to accept the word failure. It's not a bad thing. We learn from it. So if you want those tips, send me a private message and send that out. If you found value in this, awesome. I love it. Tag a friend, share this with somebody or share it on your page and tag someone there. I'd love that this information gets out there because you never know what somebody else is going through. They may look solid on the outside and you just don't know that they're going through something. So maybe just sharing this on your page, they'll see it and they're like, wow, that's really cool. I need to take a look at that. All right. So you extend that kindness to everybody that's out there. All right, you guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I know a couple people popped on, but hey, Rob, thanks for popping on. The thumbs up, awesome. I love all of you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. Go out and have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you soon.